Hello and welcome to our channel English Avenue. Today we are going to talk about the power of simplicity. Simplicity is not weakness. Simplicity is not a boring life. Simplicity is not having nothing. Simplicity is the art of removing what is unnecessary so you can see what truly matters. Many people today are tired, not only because they work hard, but because their minds are full. Too many thoughts, too many goals, too many comparisons, too many notifications, too many expectations, too many things to prove, too many things to chase. And slowly, life becomes heavy. The heart becomes restless. The mind becomes noisy. The soul feels tired. But simplicity gives relief. Simplicity teaches us to slow down, to breathe, to choose peace over pressure, to choose clarity over confusion, to choose meaning over noise, to choose enough over endless wanting. A simple life does not mean a small life. A simple life can be a powerful life. Because when your life becomes simple, your mind becomes clear. When your mind becomes clear, your decisions become better. When your decisions become better, your life becomes more peaceful. Simplicity helps you understand that you do not need to impress everyone. You do not need to chase everything. You do not need to own everything. You do not need to prove yourself every day. You only need to live with awareness, purpose, peace, and honesty. In this video, we will learn powerful lessons about simplicity. We will talk about inner peace and mental clarity. We will understand how simple living gives more freedom. We will learn how to resist the pressure of achievement society. We will see how less noise creates a clear mind. And we will discover how happiness is often found in simple things. This video will also help you improve your English. So listen carefully. Repeat useful sentences. Learn words like simplicity, clarity, peace, freedom, pressure, noise, happiness, and mindful living. Try to speak these lines aloud. Because when you learn English with meaningful topics, you improve your language and your thinking at the same time. And if you want to improve your English through peaceful, powerful, and life-changing topics, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and keep practicing with me. Now take a deep breath, relax your mind, and let us begin. Lesson 1. Inner peace and mental clarity. The first power of simplicity is inner peace and mental clarity. Inner peace means you feel calm inside. Mental clarity means your mind can think clearly. These two things are very important. Because if your mind is always confused, your life will feel difficult. Even small problems will feel big. Even simple decisions will feel stressful. Even normal days will feel heavy. Many people do not have peace because their mind is always crowded. They are thinking about yesterday. They are worrying about tomorrow. They are checking phones again and again. They are comparing their life with others. They are trying to do too many things at the same time. They are carrying old pain, future fear, and present pressure together. No wonder the mind feels tired. A mind cannot feel peaceful when it is carrying too much. Simplicity helps you remove the extra weight. It asks you one powerful question. What is truly important? This question can change your life. When you ask this question, you stop giving energy to everything. You stop reacting to every opinion. You stop chasing every trend. You stop fighting every small problem. You stop making life more complicated than it needs to be. For example, imagine your room is full of unnecessary things. Clothes everywhere. Books everywhere. Old papers everywhere. Random things on the table. When you enter that room, your mind feels uncomfortable. But when you clean the room, Remove useless things and keep only what is needed. The room feels peaceful. Your mind is also like that room. If your mind is full of unnecessary thoughts, it becomes heavy. But when you clear your mind, you feel light. This is mental clarity. Mental clarity helps you think better. You know what to do. You know what to ignore. You know where to spend your energy. You know what is worth your time. You stop wasting your life on things that do not matter. For example, someone says something negative about you. A noisy mind will overthink it for hours. Why did they say that? Do they hate me? What will people think? Should I reply? Should I prove myself? But a simple and clear mind says, is this useful? If yes, I will learn. If not, I will let it go. That is peace. That is strength. That is simplicity. Simplicity does not remove every problem from life, but it helps you stop making every problem bigger in your mind. It teaches you to pause before reacting. It teaches you to breathe before speaking. It teaches you to choose what deserves your attention, because your attention is your energy. If you give your attention to every small thing, you will feel empty. But if you give your attention to what truly matters, you will feel powerful. Inner peace also comes when you stop trying to control everything. You cannot control every person. You cannot control every result. You cannot control every situation. You cannot control the past. You cannot control what people think. But you can control your response. You can control your habits. You can control your words. You can control your focus. You can control how you treat yourself. This is where peace begins. A simple mind says, I will do my best. I will let go of what I cannot control. I will not carry everything. I will not destroy my peace for temporary things. This kind of thinking gives relief. It helps your heart breathe. It helps your mind rest. It helps you live with more balance. To build inner peace and mental clarity, start with small practices. First, reduce unnecessary noise. Spend some time without your phone. Sit quietly for 5 minutes. Let your mind slow down. Second, write your thoughts. When thoughts stay inside your head, they feel confusing. When you write them down, they become clearer. Third, choose your top priority for the day. Do not try to do everything. Ask yourself, what is the most important thing I need to do today? Then focus on that. Fourth, learn to say no to things that disturb your peace. Not every invitation is for you. Not every argument needs your answer. Not every person deserves access to your energy. Fifth, keep your life honest. Do not pretend too much. Do not perform too much. Do not live only to impress people. The more honest your life becomes, the more peaceful your mind becomes. This lesson is very useful for English learners too. Many learners make English complicated. They think they must learn all grammar rules first. They think they must speak perfect English. They think they must use advanced words. They think one mistake means failure. But simple English is powerful. Start with simple words. Start with short sentences. Start with daily practice. Say, I am learning. I am improving. I can speak slowly. Mistakes are part of learning. I will practice every day. These simple sentences build confidence. You do not need a complicated method. You need a clear method. Listen, repeat, speak, correct, continue. That is enough to begin. A clear mind creates a peaceful life, and a peaceful mind learns better. So choose simplicity. Remove unnecessary thoughts. Protect your attention. Focus on what matters. and give your mind the peace it deserves. Lesson 2. Simple living gives more freedom. Many people think freedom means having more. More money, more things, more clothes, more success, more attention, more followers, more achievements, more options. But sometimes, more does not give freedom. Sometimes, more creates pressure. More things to manage, more things to protect, more things to compare, more things to worry about, more things to prove. And slowly, life becomes heavy. Simple living means choosing a life that feels lighter. It means keeping what is useful and meaningful. It means removing what only creates stress. It means not allowing unnecessary desires to control your peace. Simple living does not mean you stop dreaming. It does not mean you stop working hard. It does not mean you live without ambition. It means you do not become a slave of endless wanting. You can still have goals. You can still build success. You can still improve your life. But you do it with peace, not pressure. You do it with purpose, not comparison. You do it with clarity, not greed. This is real freedom. Think about this. If your life is full of things you do not need, people you do not enjoy, habits that drain you, and goals that are not truly yours, then are you really free? Maybe you are busy. Maybe you look successful. Maybe people think your life is good. But inside, you may feel trapped. Trapped by expectations. Trapped by lifestyle. Trapped by comparison. Trapped by image. Trapped by the fear of losing what you have. Simple living helps you come out of that trap. It teaches you to ask, do I really need this? Does this give me peace? Is this helping my life? Am I choosing this because I want it or because I want to impress people? These questions are powerful because many people do not buy things only because they need them. They buy things because they want to look successful. Many people do not choose goals because they love them. They choose goals because society respects them. Many people do not live their own life. They live a life designed by other people's opinions. Simple living gives freedom because it brings you back to yourself. You start choosing what is truly important. You start spending your time better. You start protecting your energy. You start feeling satisfied with less noise. For example, imagine two people. One person has many things, but they are always stressed. They always want more. They always compare. They always feel behind. They cannot rest. They cannot enjoy. They cannot feel enough. Another person may have a simpler life. Fewer things, fewer fake relationships, fewer unnecessary desires, fewer distractions. But their mind is peaceful. Their home feels calm. Their time is their own. Their heart is not always chasing. Who is more free? Freedom is not always about having more. Sometimes freedom is needing less. When you need less approval, you become free. When you need less drama, you become free. When you need fewer unnecessary things, you become free. When you need less comparison, you become free. When you need less noise, you become free. Simple living also gives you more time. When you stop wasting time on unnecessary things, you have time for what matters. Time for health. Time for learning. Time for family. Time for prayer or meditation. Time for English practice. Time for rest. Time for dreams that truly matter. Simple living gives you more energy because you are not spending your energy everywhere. You are not chasing every trend. You are not answering every opinion. You are not trying to impress everyone. You are not filling your life with things that empty your soul. You become more focused, more peaceful, more present, and more free. This lesson is very helpful for English learners too. Many learners collect too many materials, too many grammar books, too many apps, too many videos, too many courses, too many tips, and still, they do not practice. Their learning becomes complicated. A simple English routine is better. For example, listen for 10 minutes, repeat 5 sentences, learn 5 useful words, speak for 5 minutes, record your voice once. Do this every day. This simple routine can give better results than watching random videos for hours, because simple practice is easy to repeat, and what you repeat becomes your strength. So simplify your English learning. Do not chase every method. Choose one method and do it daily. Do not try to speak perfectly. Speak simply and improve slowly. Do not learn only advanced words. Use daily words confidently. Simple English used every day is more powerful than difficult English kept only in your notebook. Simple living gives freedom because it removes unnecessary weight. It helps you live with more space. Space in your home. Space in your mind. Space in your schedule. Space in your heart. And when there is space, peace can enter. So from today, ask yourself, what can I simplify? Can I simplify my thoughts? Can I simplify my habits? Can I simplify my routine? Can I simplify my goals? Can I simplify my English practice? Can I simplify my life? Because when life becomes simple, you do not become less powerful. You become more free. Remember this. Simplicity is not about having nothing. Simplicity is about having enough. Enough clarity, enough peace, enough time, enough space, enough freedom to live with a lighter heart. Lesson 3. Resisting the achievement society. Achievement society means a world where people feel they must always achieve more. More success, more money, more followers, more status, more skills, more respect, more speed, more productivity, more proof. In this kind of world, many people feel guilty when they rest. They feel behind when they move slowly. They feel small when they see someone else winning. They feel pressure to turn every moment into progress. They cannot simply live. They feel they must always perform. This is why many people are tired today. Not only physically tired, mentally tired, emotionally tired, spiritually tired. They are not resting even when they are sitting, because their mind is still running. I should do more. I should earn more. I should be more successful. I should look better. I should prove myself. I should not waste time. Slowly, life becomes a race, and the sad thing is this. Many people do not even know why they are running. They are running because everyone else is running. They are chasing because everyone else is chasing. They are comparing because everyone else is comparing. But simplicity asks you to stop for a moment and ask, is this really my dream? Is this really my path? Is this really giving me peace? Am I growing or am I only proving? This question is very important because achievement is not bad. Success is not bad. Hard work is not bad. Improvement is not bad. But when achievement becomes your identity, life becomes heavy. If you think you are valuable only when you achieve something, you will never feel peaceful. Because after one achievement, another target will come. After one success, another comparison will come. After one goal, another pressure will come. You will keep climbing, but your heart will never arrive. Simplicity teaches a different way. It says, grow, but do not lose yourself. Work hard, but do not destroy your peace. Dream big, but do not hate your present life. Improve yourself, but do not treat yourself like a machine. You are a human being, not a productivity machine. You need rest. You need silence. You need connection. You need peace. You need time to breathe. You need moments where you are not proving anything to anyone. This is not laziness. This is balance. Many people are afraid of slowing down because they think they will fall behind. But sometimes, slowing down helps you see clearly. When you slow down, you understand what matters. You understand which goals are truly yours. You understand which pressures are unnecessary. You understand where your energy is going. You understand what kind of life you really want. For example, imagine a person who works all day only to impress others. They buy things they do not need. They chase goals they do not love. They keep posting a perfect life online. But inside, they feel empty. Now imagine another person. They work honestly. They improve slowly. They enjoy simple moments. They rest without guilt. They do not compare every day. They are not famous, but they are peaceful. Who is truly successful? Simplicity teaches us that success without peace is incomplete. A big life outside and a broken life inside is not real success. Real success should include peace, health, good relationships, self-respect, purpose, a calm mind, a heart that can sleep peacefully at night. This lesson is very useful for English learners too. Many learners feel pressure because they compare their English with others. They think, he speaks better than me. She has a better accent. They became fluent faster. I am too slow. I am not good enough. This pressure makes learning painful. But English is not a race. Your English journey is personal. You do not need to become fluent in one day. You do not need to sound perfect. You do not need to compare your level with everyone. You only need to practice with honesty and patience. Instead of asking, why am I not fluent yet? Ask, did I practice today? Did I learn one useful sentence? Did I speak a little more than yesterday? Did I understand something better today? These questions are healthier. They bring peace into learning. Simplicity in English means this. Do not chase every method. Do not collect too many courses. Do not overload your mind with too many rules. Choose a simple daily routine and follow it. Listen, repeat, speak, write, review. That is enough. Progress does not always need pressure. Sometimes progress needs peace. When your mind is peaceful, you learn better. When you are not afraid, you speak better. When you stop comparing, you grow better. So resist achievement society. Do not let the world make you feel useless just because you are moving slowly. Do not let social media make you feel behind. Do not let other people's success make you hate your own journey. Do not turn your whole life into a competition. You can still work hard. You can still dream big. You can still become successful. But do it with awareness. Do it with peace. Do it with your own purpose. Not only because the world is shouting out more, more, more. You do not have to prove your worth every day. You are already a human being with value. Your achievements can add beauty to your life, but they should not become the prison of your life. So choose meaningful success. Choose peaceful growth. Choose a simple path that does not destroy your soul. Because the best life is not always the life that looks most successful from outside. Sometimes, the best life is the life that feels calm, honest, and free inside. Lesson 4. Less noise, clear mind. Noise is not only sound. Noise can also be mental, emotional, digital, social. Noise can be too many notifications, too many opinions, too many videos, too many messages, too many arguments, too many worries, too many people telling you what to do, too many thoughts fighting inside your head. Today, many people are surrounded by noise from morning to night. The phone rings, messages come, social media opens, videos keep playing, people keep talking, news keeps changing, the mind keeps comparing, the heart keeps reacting. And slowly, the person loses inner silence. They do not know how to sit quietly. They do not know how to think clearly. They do not know what they truly feel. They are always connected to the world, but disconnected from themselves. This is why less noise is so important. When you reduce noise, your mind gets space. And when your mind gets space, clarity returns. You begin to understand your own thoughts. You begin to hear your inner voice. You begin to know what is important and what is not. You begin to make better decisions. A noisy mind reacts. A clear mind responds. A noisy mind panics. A clear mind pauses. A noisy mind compares. A clear mind understands. A noisy mind runs everywhere. A clear mind knows its direction. Simplicity helps you remove unnecessary noise. For example, you do not need to answer every message immediately. You do not need to watch every trend. You do not need to listen to every opinion. You do not need to join every argument. You do not need to fill every silent moment with your phone. Silence is not empty. Silence can be healing. Silence can be powerful. Silence can show you what your mind is trying to say. Many people are afraid of silence because silence brings truth. When there is no noise, you start hearing yourself. You notice your tiredness. You notice your fears. You notice your real dreams. You notice what is hurting you. You notice what needs to change. This may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is necessary because you cannot heal what you never listen to. You cannot understand your life if you are always distracted. Less noise does not mean you must leave everything. It does not mean you must stop using your phone. It does not mean you must live alone. It means you use things wisely. You control the noise before the noise controls you. Start with small steps. Keep your phone away for 10 minutes. Sit quietly after waking up. Do not check social media immediately in the morning. Take a peaceful walk without music sometimes. Eat one meal without watching videos. Write your thoughts before sleeping. Spend time with your own mind. These small habits can bring big peace. You will realize that your mind does not need constant entertainment. Your heart does not need constant stimulation. Your life does not need constant noise. Sometimes, the most beautiful moments are quiet. A quiet morning, a peaceful evening, a slow walk, a deep breath, a simple prayer, a page of a book, a cup of tea, a few honest thoughts written in a notebook. These small silent moments clean the mind. They make you feel human again. This lesson is very useful for English learners too. Many learners consume too much English content, but they do not learn deeply. They watch one video, then another video, then another video, then another tip, then another shortcut. At the end, their mind is full, but their speaking is still weak. Why? Because too much input without practice becomes noise. You do not need endless English videos. You need focused practice. Choose one short video. Listen carefully. Repeat useful sentences. Write 5 phrases. Speak about the topic for 2 minutes. This is better than watching 10 videos without using anything. Less content, more practice, less confusion, more clarity, less collecting, more speaking. That is how English improves. A clear English routine can look like this. Listen for 10 minutes. Repeat 5 sentences. Learn 5 useful words. Speak for 5 minutes. Record your voice. Review one mistake. This is simple. But if you do it daily, it becomes powerful. Clarity is more important than quantity. A clear mind learns faster. A clear mind remembers better. A clear mind speaks with more confidence. So reduce noise in your life and in your learning. Protect your attention. Choose what enters your mind, because whatever enters your mind again and again becomes part of your thinking. If you feed your mind with comparison, your mind becomes restless. If you feed your mind with negativity, your mind becomes heavy. If you feed your mind with useful knowledge, your mind becomes strong. If you feed your mind with peace, your mind becomes calm. So choose carefully. Less noise is not a small thing. It is a form of self-respect. It means you respect your mind enough not to fill it with everything. It means you respect your peace enough not to react to everything. It means you respect your life enough to choose clarity. Remember this: a clear mind is a powerful mind, and clarity comes when noise becomes less. So create quiet space. Reduce unnecessary distractions. Listen to yourself. Focus on what matters. And let simplicity bring your mind back to peace. Lesson 5. Happiness is often found in simple things. Many people search for happiness in big moments only. Big success, big money, big houses, big respect, big achievements, big celebrations, big dreams coming true. And yes, these things can bring happiness. But if you believe happiness only comes from big things, you may miss the small, beautiful moments of everyday life. A peaceful morning, a quiet cup of tea, a walk outside, a kind message, a good conversation, a simple meal, a clean room, a deep breath, a little progress, a moment of silence. These things may look small, but they can give real peace. The problem is not that life has no happiness. Sometimes the problem is that we are too busy to notice it. We are scrolling, we are comparing, we are worrying, we are chasing, we are waiting for something big. And while waiting for big happiness, we ignore small happiness. But simple living teaches us to notice. It teaches us to slow down and say, this moment is enough. This small thing is beautiful. This ordinary day also has meaning. This is very powerful. Because if you can enjoy simple things, your life becomes rich from inside. You do not need perfect conditions to feel peaceful. You do not need everything to happen according to your plan. You do not need the whole world to clap for you. You can find joy in a present moment. For example, imagine you are walking outside in the evening. The air is soft. The sky is changing color. The road is calm. You are breathing slowly. Nothing big is happening. But still, there is peace. That is simple happiness. Or imagine you are sitting with your family and eating normal food. No expensive restaurant, no special event. Just food, people, and togetherness. That is also happiness. Or imagine you learned one new English sentence today. Only one sentence. Maybe it looks small, but yesterday you did not know it. Today you learned it. That is progress, and progress can also be happiness. Simplicity helps you stop saying, I will be happy only when everything becomes perfect. Instead, you begin saying, my life is not perfect, but there is still something beautiful here. This mindset gives relief, because life may never be completely perfect. There will always be something missing, something to improve, something to wait for, something to solve. But if you wait for perfection before feeling happy, happiness will always stay far away. Simple happiness brings it closer. It says, enjoy this breath. Enjoy this day. Enjoy this small progress. Enjoy this peaceful moment. Enjoy what is already here. This does not mean you stop dreaming. No, dream big, work hard, build your future, improve yourself. But do not forget to live while you are growing. Do not make your whole life only about the next goal, because one day you may reach the goal and realize you forgot to enjoy the journey. This lesson is also helpful for English learners. Do not wait to become fluent before feeling proud. Feel proud when you learn one word. Feel proud when you speak one sentence. Feel proud when you understand one video better than before. Feel proud when you make a mistake and still continue. Small progress is not useless. Small progress is the beginning of big confidence. A simple English sentence spoken with courage is powerful. A small daily practice done honestly is powerful. A learner who celebrates small progress will continue longer, and the learner who continues longer will improve more. So from today, look for simple happiness. Notice small blessings. Enjoy small progress. Respect ordinary days. Smile at simple moments. Because life is not only in big achievements, life is also in quiet moments that make your heart feel alive. Happiness is not always far away. Sometimes happiness is sitting quietly in the simple things you forgot to notice. Lesson 6. Choose what truly matters. This is one of the most important lessons, because life becomes complicated when we give importance to everything. Every opinion, every trend, every comparison, every argument, every expectation, every small problem, every person's judgment, every unnecessary desire. When everything becomes important, your mind becomes tired. But when you choose what truly matters, life becomes lighter. Simplicity is not only about removing things from your room. It is also about removing confusion from your life. It is about asking, what really matters to me? What gives me peace? What helps me grow? What kind of person do I want to become? What should I stop carrying? These questions can bring clarity, because many people spend their energy on things that do not truly matter. They worry about people who do not care about them. They try to impress people who do not understand them. They fight arguments that bring no peace. They chase goals that are not even their own. They compare their life with strangers online. And after all this, they feel empty. Simplicity says, come back to what matters. Your health matters. Your peace matters. Your family matters. Your character matters. Your time matters. Your learning matters. Your honesty matters. Your growth matters. Your relationship with yourself matters. But not every opinion matters. Not every trend matters. Not every criticism matters. Not every distraction matters. Not every desire matters. Not every person needs your explanation. This understanding gives freedom. Because when you know what matters, you stop wasting your life on what does not matter. For example, if your goal is to improve your English, then what truly matters? Daily practice matters. Listening matters. Speaking matters. Repeating useful sentences matters. Learning from mistakes matters. Confidence matters. But comparison does not matter. Fear of judgment does not matter. Trying to sound perfect from day one does not matter. Collecting too many videos without practice does not matter. When you know this, English becomes simple. You stop confusing yourself. You start doing what works. In life also, simplicity helps you choose better. If peace matters, do not choose unnecessary drama. If health matters, do not ignore your body. If growth matters, do not waste all your time. If family matters, give them your real attention. If your dreams matter, take small daily action. If your mind matters, protect it from too much noise. Choosing what matters is not always easy. Sometimes you must say no. No to distractions. No to people-pleasing. No to overthinking. No to fake pressure. No to unnecessary comparison. No to habits that make your life heavy. But every good no creates space for a better yes. Yes to peace. Yes to focus. Yes to growth. Yes to rest. Yes to meaningful work. Yes to real happiness. Yes to a simple life. This is motivational because it reminds you that you do not need to fix your whole life in one day. You only need to choose better, one moment at a time, one peaceful choice, one honest decision, one clear priority, one simple habit, one small step. Slowly, your life begins to change. You feel lighter because you are not carrying everything. You feel clearer because you know your direction. You feel stronger because your energy is not scattered. You feel more peaceful because your life is connected to what truly matters. So choose simplicity. Choose peace over performance. Choose clarity over confusion. Choose meaning over noise. Choose enough over endless wanton. Choose your real life over other people's expectations. Because the power of simplicity is not only about living with less, it is about living with more awareness, more peace, more freedom, more focus, more gratitude, more real happiness. Remember this: a simple life is not an empty life. A simple life is a life filled with what truly matters.